If you want to hear these three talk this sports stuff, check out Boosh Live. All right.
Yeah, promo, son. Shout out.
The Kaiser ain't
Product
what
placer,
this.
baby.
Kaiser ain't what this. This Kaiser so Boosh. He knows what you said, and his reply is Hulk smash.
Yo, man, I love The Little Mermaid, but there better be a lot of shit under that sea, man. I'm sorry. A great poet called the Kaiser once said, "This is how we get this money." You know what I mean?
That's right.
If I ever want to be that sad, I go look at my bank account.
Well, you don't gotta be sad.
Podcast stuff.
Yup, it's another edition. Kaiser Show Boosh, as usual, bringing you the realness. I'm Kaiser. I'm going to say he's Boosh because he messes it up every week.
Yeah.
And we've got two guests.
Two. Not
got
one.
The legendary.
Not two.
No, it's two.
Oh, yeah. My bad. I thought it was
Not
LeBron.
one.
I had a flashback. My bad.
We've got the legendary Danny Blanco.
Thank you.
Make some noise for Danny Blanco.
Let's make some noise. We don't have it. We don't have.
We
Yeah,
don't have
all right.
horns yet.
I like that.
There you go.
Yeah, I got you.
Danny Blanco via LA, right? Via LA.
Via LA by way of BX,
LA.
son.
That's right.
Never
That's right.
forget.
All BX veterans here.
Never forget.
All
Yeah,
BX
yo,
veterans.
like Nori's podcast is you gotta be a legend. Be on this show. You gotta be from the Bronx to be on this show. That's why we almost never have guests.
Jeez. Anyway, last but not least, the metaphor king, DAM, and now the artist formerly known as DAM, Dfresco.
Thank you.
Remember Johnny 5? You got Dfresco 9.
I just realized that was his name too. What is this Dfresco thing? What is this?
The origins of Dfresco, son.
Yeah, what does Dfresco mean?
All right, so basically, I did this off of the track of my last mixtape or whatever. Named the track Dfresco and shit like that. It was basically like me being brash with it or whatever. Like, the Dfresco came from like my Spanish roots pretty much.
Shout out to
Okay.
Cuba.
my mom, I was always a smart ass to my mom and shit, and she was like, "Oh, que fresco tu eres," and shit like that or whatever.
Oh.
And then for Dfresco, like D, and I'm also fresh. I use it. I put that as a metaphor as well. Like there's
All right.
mad shit in there. So
All right, I got it.
Is,
At first, I was like, "What is he doing? Is he
is
singing R&B
Dfresco
now?"
is Dfresco the rap equivalent of you becoming a Super Saiyan?
All right, look, we're about to go on.
I'm just saying.
That's not a thing.
Do you have blue hair now? That's what I'm trying to understand now. Do you have blue hair? I only talk to you on audio. I don't know.
I'm working on it. I'm at 4 right now. Like, nah, it's peace.
So, Boosh, you're running the show this week. What do you got for?
Yo, this is the Comic-Con special. That's why we got more than 2 people.
Comic-Con special.
Comic-Con.
What we started with?
Comic-Con. Yo, it's only. Well, I was gonna say there's only one thing. It's kind of only 2 things. So I'm gonna let y'all people decide. But there's only 2 things that really matter. I know there's other shows, there's other movies. They don't matter. There's only 2 movies that matter. It's Justice League, Store.
Yeah.
Which one we starting with first? Which trailer hit y'all hardest?
Justice League.
I was gonna say Justice League as well.
Oh, 4 minutes is better than 2. That's what I heard. That's what. Did you see any, Phil? I know you letting me down
No,
right now.
no.
Of course you did.
I'm doing real work though.
I get it. I get it. Those are the only 2
around.
trailers you need to watch. The rest will be me saying they suck. But like, but those 2 trailers are significantly important. You should watch it right now live. I guess we can all because he didn't watch it. But yeah, you should.
I was watching it before this started.
Watch
Like,
the.
I'm watching it now. We'll
watch
see.
Justice League right now, and then we'll.
Look, I thought the first Justice League trailer was enticing.
I know, but no, this one got a lot of.
This is 4 minutes. Wow, jeez.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No,
This
great
is the
shit.
movie. This is actually Justice League.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is right.
So since I still haven't seen Superman versus Batman, I didn't realize that Superman's dead in this thing.
Is your heart broken? Is your heart broken right
Spoilers.
now?
No, I really don't care about the Kryptonian. Don't really give a damn.
Why?
What? How dare you?
I don't care.
Why do you hate Kryptonian? This is a very like alienist.
Word.
I'm an alien.
You're being Trump-like right now, brother.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is a lot of talk about illegal aliens, and you sound just like him.
You want to build a wall around the world and shit? Like, nah.
Look at that.
And I'm gonna make the aliens pay for the wall.
Superman's not that cool.
We're gonna build a
I get
wall
it.
around the world, and we're gonna make the aliens pay for the wall. That's what we're gonna
Nah,
do.
yeah, I get that. Why people would say he's not cool because like he's invincible, like invulnerable and shit. So.
He's the most generic of superheroes. He's like the archetype of a superhero.
Superman kind of sucks. This is true, but I was just having fun. But he does suck.
I honestly just don't think it's interesting. I mean, come on. I mean,
that's why they killed him. That's why they killed him.
He's not really dead, though, right?
Yeah,
We
no,
know
he
this
can't
part,
die,
right?
man. Come on, man. That's money.
Exactly. That's
You
another
cannot
thing.
sell a dead
You
toy.
don't care.
You cannot.
You don't
sell
care.
That shit does not work. If children do not want bodies, yo, here's this toy casket. Yo, like, what you gonna do with it?
With dirt rising up. Like. Spoiler alert, Danny.
Yeah. I know, right? It's some of the worst. Yeah, whatever. We ain't gotta talk about that more. Anyway, but this trailer though, what else besides Superman not being in there did you enjoy of this, or did you enjoy this trailer?
I enjoyed Cyborg in this a lot.
You know what? I don't remember him, so I guess I enjoyed him too. Because in the first trailer I did remember him, and I was like, "Yo, like you are like the definition of CGI." So I don't recall him. I will say this though: this whole trailer is CGI. This is like a CGI movie. I feel like everybody was
great
in like a
CGI
Pixar movie.
at that. Like that's a good step for DC though.
That's just movies in general.
No, this one, like, okay, like I was just telling you, like Steppenwolf, the actor, he ain't even meet them.
He did motion capture.
Yeah, like, what is this? All right, so here's my thing I was talking about with Steppenwolf. So he does look cool, but he does look like, all right, I got 2 complaints with Steppenwolf. First off, it's like, if you Google that guy, that character, Steppenwolf's the guy with the sword, Danny, the bad guy for now.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you Google this man, he just looks like a man in a knight in like a knight in armor. Just literally like some King Arthur knight.
That's what I got from that as well.
Yeah, he serves from dark side. Then you watch him here, and he looks like some demon creature in armor, like he's just big. His armor, there is no face, and I'm like, I swear, Wonder Woman just killed Ares. Why is he back? But now he has the sword of life, you know, like or something like.
Which picture did you show, by the way? I mean, did you see, by the way?
Dude, just type Steppenwolf in Google. You'll get him. Like, he has a face with 2 horns. Like, the horns are from the armor. You know what I mean? Versus, like, that communion
right?
deleted scene. Remember the communion deleted
scene?
Yeah, see, like, look at his face. Yeah.
There it is.
That don't look like... That guy is not in the movie. I don't know who this... This is Robert Downey.
So would you rather this guy?
Yeah, because then he can act and talk and, like...
Yeah, he's got a cool outfit. He's not just
expressions.
Yeah, like this.
No,
this look like some shit. Like he just gonna show up and bust ass. Like that's it. Like he ain't gonna talk. He ain't trying to be in like, you know, like everybody here saw Spider-Man except Phil, but he don't care. Like there ain't gonna be no car scene in this movie. You know what I mean? Like some cool Michael Keaton moment. There ain't gonna be none of that. It just look like Steppenwolf's here, bust ass. Like you even looked at in the trailer. It looked like his first appearance is probably on Wonder Woman's island, ass busted. Like everybody's ass just got bust.
That boom tube looked fire, by the way, in the mascara.
I probably need to see
So the trailer looks good. It looks like it's
there's a lot of shit, a lot of chaos going on.
And the color palette looks way brighter. Like it doesn't even feel Zack Snyderish, to be honest.
No, it
with
kind of does, man.
In a way, I see what you mean, though.
Like, yo, I saw this, and this leads me. We're not even gonna talk about this movie. We probably won't even get to it. But there's a movie called, I didn't write it down, Ready Player One or some shit. It's like a
that was dope.
So I missed everything. My friend was like, dude, you didn't see any of these like little Easter eggs? I was like, no, because that shit looks like that gray color palette of like Michael Bay CGI, like where it's just too much. Like it's this funky filtered look. Like it just looked like it looks good, but that filtered color doesn't exist in reality. So everything is fake. Like suspension of disbelief is gone just from the aesthetic alone. This movie definitely has that. Like that's just what Zack Snyder does. Like he creates these paintings. That's nothing wrong with that. But I mean, like, yeah. But no, it does look good. I mean, Steppenwolf aside. My other thing is like, yo, why is Steppenwolf getting a movie? But whatever. But I mean, like
so why is he getting a movie?
Why? Who the hell has been like, yo, man, like, yo, it's Thanos, Starkseid, like, yo, fuck that. I want Steppenwolf. He needs a movie. I've never heard this character until Batman vs Superman.
Yeah, that's not a bad thing though. Like, but I don't want another Vulture movie because I've already seen him a bazillion times and.
But it's almost like
anything Spider-Man.
Like, is this guy gonna? I mean, like I'm saying, like he better have. You're
just a hater.
He needs to have some good acting scenes. That's all I'm saying, dude.
He's basically the general of the shit.
I know, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's cool. I didn't see Spider-Man, and I like Michael Keaton. I don't care if Anthony Hopkins plays the Vulture, and I love Anthony Hopkins. I don't want to see the Vulture.
I know, but I'm saying when you see that shit, like, look, I have not mentioned Vulture once. I'm saying Michael Keaton handled business. Vulture might have been in that movie too. That was a flying object, but Michael Keaton handled business. That's all I'm trying to say.
But see, now this is like, but then you complain about things not being good enough on the comic book superhero side, and maybe they did a good job of portraying the Vulture, which I don't care about seeing.
I didn't either. But he's a drug dealer. He's a smuggler. I respect.
But it sounds like it was a good movie.
It was a good movie.
And for me, it just wouldn't be a real cool comic book movie to see because I've seen the Vulture.
I get it. Just sit through it.
Sure.
You gonna.
You can wait till it gets online and shit. No.
But I mean, overall, the trailer looks good. Wonder Woman did. I feel like that's becoming her move. I'm a leg sweep somebody so you can see my ass in this trailer. That's like that's in every initial Wonder Woman trailer.
Because that's like an Amazon. That's an Amazon move. So yeah,
maybe.
I noticed that probably, but I mean, I noticed that right away. Like, cause I felt she did the same move in the old movie.
Snyder's kind of known for that too, though. Kind of.
Actually, you're right.
Yo, no one's as good as the Van Damme kick, but I'm digressing.
But yeah, the end of that trailer, we all know who the fuck it is. Clearly.
A lot of people think it's Green Lantern, but I know that's not where you're going. I know that's not where you're going.
I don't know.
The trailer looks dope.
Yeah.
Is everyone kind of excited to see it? What's the vote on?
No, hold on, Phil. Like, who do you?
I want to know what everyone's thoughts.
No. Who did you think that was? At the end, did you see that part, or did you come back to us?
What do you mean at the end? Flash there by the sign.
Alfred is talking to somebody. He's like, he said you would come. He is probably Batman. And I believe everybody's probably going to believe it's Superman because it looks like there's some red cape there. But there's a bunch of people talking about it's Green Lanterns because Steppenwolf is mentoring. Yeah, I know. Like, that boy ain't. Yo, if it's Green Lantern, that's the most undercover casting ever.
Word.
I wasn't trying to speculate.
Yeah. Nah, but Alfred's talking to the camera and some dude shows.
Yeah, no, I know. I know the part you're talking about. I don't know. I don't know.
What do you think, Danny? You think that's Superman?
I'm not super
fine with a heavy foot, right?
What you said?
It's somebody with a heavy foot.
Okay.
And I'm not OD familiar with DC like as much as I am with Marvel, so I don't know. It could be, for all I know, it could be anybody.
It's probably Superman. I mean, let's be honest.
Most likely. Even the way Alfred said it, he was like, "I hope it's not too late." Like he was like crunch time guy, literally. So yeah.
The Green Lantern's not shaking no ground when he walks. You know what I mean? So
is Superman playing the role of Mariano Rivera? Is that what I'm understanding?
Oh no,
exactly.
Is that a basketball reference? Look, that's
baseball.
Done.
That's baseball.
It's baseball.
Look,
Panama.
No sports. Look, that's done here.
No. He gets mentioned. These are the parts I grew up with. I have no idea who plays today, but Mariano Rivera is eternal. Plus, he has last
Facts.
He ain't gonna look.
Look, his name is the Hammer of God, dude. That's just like Thor.
If you want to hear
he took less L's. He never lost his power.
If you want to hear these three talk this sports stuff, check out Boosh Live. All right.
Yeah, shout out.
The Kaiser
product placement, baby.
Kaiser ain't what this. This Kaiser so Boosh.
That's free. That's free. Marketing right there. That's good stuff. Thank you. Appreciate that, man.
Hey, take it. That's an intro. That's an intro.
Right? That's the intro.
We gotta use that for our show.
Hell yeah, no, that's an intro there too. We don't even know when the next show is. It's boom. It's like,
where are we going? Where are we going with this Justice League?
You want to see this movie? Let's do it. You want to see this movie?
Oh, Aquaman.
I think it's going to be dope. I think it looks like it's going to be cool. And it looks like it has a lot of the elements that, in some degrees, that you liked from Civil War as far as a superhero movie. I'm not saying it's going to be as good as Civil War.
Yeah, let's calm down.
But it looks like it's going to be maybe one of the coolest superhero movies to come out, or it has the potential to. So, looks good. Thumbs up from me so far.
All right.
Well,
yeah, and I think everybody liked it, right? Everybody wants to see it, of course, right?
Oh yeah.
I'm
Let me
gonna
ask you this. Oh, what were you gonna say, Danny?
I was gonna say I'm gonna give it the. You scared me with the whole when watching too many trailers before a movie thing. I don't want to get my hopes up, so I'm gonna
wait till we get
try
to
to
Thor.
watch. I'm not gonna watch any more trailers.
Did you watch Thor or not? Because Thor suffers from that.
I do think this Justice League movie looks like it's going to be good. I'm not going to watch any more trailers. And yes, I thought Thor looked like Guardians of the Galaxy Part 3, and it looks funny.
Yeah, everybody's been saying it. Before we go to Thor, David, there's no leak footage of the Aquaman movie, right? That's just a description?
Yeah, description, that's about it.
Yeah, did you read it? I didn't read it. I was thinking maybe I'll read it here, but if you saw it, you can tell me what happened.
It was basically two fishermen just fishing and whatever, and then it was like an army of Atlanteans led by Ocean Master.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was about it.
People said it looked good, but yeah, we ain't see it, so I'm gonna assume they're all lying and they paid by DC. So yeah, that was the thing. They showed Aquaman footage, Phil. Ocean Master's coming. He rolling deep.
Who is Phil? Who is that?
Oh, my bad. Ski Mask P. That's what the Discord is telling me. I know he's the Kaiser, but it's the Discord is telling me I'm talking to Ski Mask P.
That's true. That's true.
This is very
confusing.
confusing.
Talking to Ski Mask.
It's just like
intro.
Phil, you like, man, you lost control of this whole show.
bunch of idiots.
Yo, that's what makes it good, though. That's what makes it good. But yeah. So Aquaman, he has a movie coming out one day. He's gonna fight people on the ocean. Some people are saying it looks like Star Wars Under the Ocean.
Hey, why not?
Yeah, I mean, and it looked fine. Like, all I saw was the Justice League trailer when they're underwater, so that's all I can take from what underwater is gonna look like. But yeah, it looks fine. It looks better, they always look good. Their trailers are always good. Just some people just can't finish. But all right, Thor. You seen this, Phil? Watch it, Phil. And we're gonna talk about.
I'm watching it now. This looks dope too.
I know Thor looks amazing.
Yo, and you know what? I actually like their portrayal of Thor. Like, his movies are, whatever. But I like that dude. I like the way they portray Thor.
Yeah.
Like his personality, the way the character comes off.
He's a friend from work.
Yeah. And this looks like all sorts of craziness is gonna happen.
Oh yeah. So, like, to echo what you were saying, Danny, I believe I know the story of Thor because of this trailer now too.
Right. Yeah.
Because I basically, this trailer, I was telling David before, this is like this trailer pretty much it tells you that first trailer was just us getting you hype, and now here's the actual story. So I guess it was disappointing from that end, but other than the actual stuff they show, like everything looks great. It's funny. Thor is bragging to him like, "I beat you easily." Hulk's like, "What are you talking about? Like that never happens." And he's like, "I don't remember that." And Thor is like, "You know, you fucking hulked out. You know, what do you know? What do you know?" Like, I lost my hammer. You know, all
you
kinds
blacked out. You know?
Yeah.
I like the part where he actually talks to Hulk. He's like, "I'm raging fire. You are smoldering
Yeah,
fire."
like you don't understand. Like you soft. Like I'm real shit. I'm real. I wonder what they're gonna come up with, because it almost sounds like he's having a real conversation, if they even come up with anything. But I was telling David, like, I feel like in Planet Hulk he does talk.
He does,
but he does.
He does.
He seemed to understand a little bit more than he does in that first part when they're actually fighting. You know, so maybe it's the beads. You know, maybe when he gets.
I think. You know, Hulk's a genius at the end of the day. I mean, no, I mean, like, as far as his actual, like, attributes in the comic books, you know, like Dr. Banner's genius level. Hulk's,
certified facts.
I think Hulk understands. He just don't be trying to hear that shit.
Exactly. That is the perfect way to describe Hulk. And this should be an intro as well.
He knows what you said. And his reply is Hulk smash. Hulk doesn't care about whatever you're just talking about.
Message.
He ain't trying to hear that.
I don't know that. We're in the gladiator ring. What do you mean, co-workers? See what's going on?
Did you see how much they pay? Did you see it?
Did you not get the memo that I was exiled from Earth by, like, Marvel Super Illuminati people?
That soundtrack sounds like Daft Punk, like made it
does.
in the image of Tron or something, like for this.
Yeah.
So, but no, everything looks good. Thor Hulk look good. It looked like he's forming Guardians of the Galaxy 2, like the people you didn't know about. No, not that it's movie 2, but it's like literally squad number 2, like the people, the forgotten Guardians, you know. Like, David mentioned, and I noticed too, like they call Helena. She refers to herself as goddess of death, which got us thinking. Could that be, for the purposes of a movie world, could Thanos maybe fall in love with her?
Interesting. That's right. I heard you guys talking about that.
Exactly.
I hope not.
You want that real death. You want that. You don't want that fake shit. You don't want that.
Because in the comic book, he is literally, like, that is literally just like the embodiment of death itself.
Yeah, but
like
death is an entity too in the comic book. But I mean, it just isn't
it
Helena.
is, but it's literally death though. Like, even as an entity, it's literally just a representation of death itself. You know what I mean? It is death. So in a weird sense, Thanos is just a nutbag.
But I can see,
even though he's in love with a physical death, it's more, you know,
I can see them
the juxtaposition.
I mean, and it would really wrap it all up, because Avengers was them copping out and being like, let's just use Loki. So, like, let's just use another Thor, you know, thing, you know.
That'd be okay. You know what? Actually, that would be all right.
And you get, like, that lady's like a badass actress. So then, you know, you got somebody interesting up there with Josh.
And she's the goddess of death. That's actually a pretty cool switch up if they do that.
Yeah. So we'll see. But, I mean, like, that seems to make some type of sense. I think David was mentioning he was hoping.
Who's David? Who's
Dude,
that?
I can't be with these names. Like we used them.
Dfresco. Put him in check.
Get it together.
Put him in check, Dfresco.
This shit's hard,
Dfresco, bro.
This, like,
I'm calling you DAN. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. That's like my K-Dot, pretty much. Like,
yeah.
Before the Fresco.
I'm an all head, you know what I mean?
I don't even know where I was going after this.
I hear that.
You're sorry.
But
the Helena thing, the Helena, Loki.
I was saying some shit about some shit, and I don't even.
She's a good actress. It would work.
Yeah. But I think I said that already. I don't remember. Everything looks good though. Like, it's weird. It's like.
Oh, you were saying David was saying something.
Yeah,
you were like David. You were saying.
David, say something actually though, because I forgot.
What was I saying? Let's check Facebook.
No. All right, Danny, say some smart shit.
Interesting. Indeed. Indubitably.
Preposterous.
Piped. Now hold on, my brother. No. Can't stop the stride. That's an Outkast song. When you said indubitably, the end of a criminal. Yeah, no. Look, man. The movie looks good. Oh yeah, okay. No, David was kind of hoping that some Thanos action would be had here, something to Infinity War, because we never get anything. And, really alluding to Infinity War, and I was like, well, based on Marvel's pattern, I don't think it's gonna happen. I know it makes sense. You got all these space people doing stuff, but I'm like, if the Guardians don't even get to play with Thanos, and I know he was in that first movie, but all he did was sit down. Yeah, that don't count. You don't be sitting down and picking up gloves. Don't count. You know what I mean? Like, I need participation. But yeah. So I could totally just see him not doing nothing until Avengers. Like, basically, just on this pattern. But yeah. Anything else on Thor?
I mean, I love the fact that in comparison to the DC trailer, there's obviously they have their little, humorous little one-liners in DC, but it always looks like Marvel does a better job of incorporating.
Marvel is happy, man. They got that Disney money. I be making jokes all the time.
I enjoy the fact that they put a little bit more emphasis on the humor because, there's going to be plenty of action regardless, Where DC always seems to have a little bit more of a serious tone and the humor is a little bit underplayed.
Yeah, DC definitely has a serious tone, and I'm definitely for the serious tone. But I was watching like the Justice League panel, man, and when you see some of these kids ask questions for some of these people, like I'm talking about like 10-year-olds and stuff, it's like, yo, man, this movie ain't for you. like ain't nothing funny in this movie, yo. Like, yo, this little kid.
No, this isn't a fairy tale.
Yo, but this little kid, this little kid dressed up as
Gotham
Superman.
City is jacked up.
Yo, this little kid dressed up as Superman was like, yo, man, what happened to Superman? I ain't see him in that trailer. And Aquaman just stood up and said, yo, man, he's dead, all right? You didn't see the last movie? I'm dead ass. He said that.
Look, kid. I hate to break it to you.
I was asking that
I can play that shit. These are facts. These really happened.
And then Gal gonna know how to step in and say, like, I'm the real Superman, all right?
Nah. So she said, she was like, look, if you like Superman, you're going to be happy with this movie. Calm down, all right? This guy's crazy, all right? Yeah, Aquaman is wilding out, yo. Like, somebody asked him some type of question like, yo, what were we watching in that Aquaman trailer? And he's like, look, man, I'm not even supposed to say nothing, but I don't care. That's Ocean Master's army. Like, it's over. Black Manta ain't got nothing on this shit. It's Ocean Master. Right? Like, yeah, Aquaman was dropping all types of bombs. He was throwing chairs after they did the... He threw his chair. He broke his chair. He broke his chair.
I like the way. I like Aquaman. Yeah, he sounds like a good guy.
He threw the chairs. After they showed the trailer, he threw the chairs, and then he was sitting on the floor because he broke his. And then they had to bring him another one.
You know how dangerous the ocean is? Aquaman's from a rough place.
Bro, but sidebar, did anybody see Aquaman surfing on a parademon in the trailer though?
Nah, I missed that. What was
that? He was surfing. Yeah, in the end, he was surfing on a parademon and just crashed into a building, and he was sliding. And he was like, "That shit was fine," and walked away.
I think I remember that scene, but I didn't notice. There's just too much. Those colors, man. There's too much chaos. Like, you gotta pay attention. So I probably have to watch it.
Look. We need the balance between the seriousness and the comedy, all right? Because the reality is, Gotham City, Metropolis, those big urban centers are probably all sorts of dangers. Look what's going on, all right? Batman doesn't have time to joke.
In the Zack Snyderverse, they're gangstified. Like, I know that much.
This is the real world, kids, all right? Batman needs guns, all right, kids? I'm sorry.
Batman needs guns.
You didn't see that movie, Danny. Wasted. Batman doesn't just need them; he has them.
It's like telling your kids Santa Claus doesn't exist anymore. Like, look, Batman does use guns. Batman kills people. He brands people every once in a while too to just prove a point.
So we gonna do some side stuff right now that ties into both of these movies. I'm forgetting them as I think them, but I'll probably
the DC
remember
movie
them.
slate.
Wait, yeah. So I don't even know. All right. That ain't what I was gonna say.
You're forgetting them as you think them. That's crazy.
But look, like Thor. So David told me. Dfresco told me. He told me. Yo, Captain Marvel. He said that shit taking place in the 90s. That shit disappointed me.
Why? You don't like the 90s?
That shit sound like some Wonder Woman shit. Like, yo, everybody's over here, but she's over there. You know, like, and come on, just keep going forward. And especially, like, with Wonder Woman, just keep on. Look, that movie came out there. I know you didn't see it, but Batman vs Superman came out. Everybody hated that movie initially, but everybody was like, Ben Affleck was cool, Wonder Woman was great, and so then you start hearing.
Where does that even come from, Wonder Woman?
No, but I'm just saying this was the tone of the crowd. So then you hear, even though they kind of had Captain Marvel planned, but I feel like Marvel's like, yo, we need a woman superhero. Then Wonder Woman comes out, yo, it's in the 1900s in the past, and now Captain Marvel's like, yo, it's in the past, and I'm like, yo, what's going on here? Like this is starting to seem like they just following some trends, and usually DC is the one like ripping people off, not Marvel. Like, come on.
Not only that, but it seems weird. So if this takes place in the 90s, then where was she while all this other stuff is going on?
Clearly didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, this was pre Iron Man 1, basically.
Where was she for all the?
Well, no, movies? But real quick, she might not even live on Earth though. To be fair, right? Because it's Captain Marvel, right?
Yeah, because they got the scroll. They got the scrolls in this movie. That's the main villain.
First off, are you sure about, like, you read? Because now that I just think about that in my head, they shouldn't own the rights to them. Because isn't that Fantastic Four villain? Or maybe does their first appearance tie to some other comic book? Because that should be Fox stuff. But in my head, I associate Skrulls with Fantastic Four. But maybe
they probably are just on some space. They were introduced in random space comic.
But exactly. So if they came in like who else? Let's say they got debuted in Guardians. Well, then even though we associate with them with FF,
the Kree did though. They were introduced in Guardians.
What did you just send me? Well, wasn't the Kree used in Avengers 1? Like,
no, they were used in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, you got that proof, yo. David sent me that proof.
Documents.
Yeah, like, Skrulls would be the villains. They're like, yo, how they own that?
Because that's part of her origin. So
so they own Super Skrull? Yo, is he coming? Is Super Skrull coming? Can you even do Super Skrull? All his powers are Fantastic Four powers.
Exactly.
That'd be mad fucked up. Like, they don't have the FF, but they have. That's crazy. That would be mad weird, like, to see that. So you see this guy acting like Thing and Human Torch and being invisible, but we can't actually have. That would be so interesting.
We've never seen these powers before.
I know, right? At least not in a good movie, to be fair. Damn. So that see, even though I was disappointed about that, it makes sense because it comes after Infinity War. So it's like if you're gonna do a movie, where I guess actually Mark Ruffalo, the guy who plays Hulk, he already said everybody dies, like, and everybody looked at him like, dude, what are you doing? But he didn't say it all rough like Aquaman, like, I don't care. He said everybody dies, and then he bowed his head like, whoops.
He had to be trolling or something.
But yeah, so like, let's say you do that movie where everybody dies. I guess that would make sense.
Their first appearance is from Fantastic Four.
This I don't even understand this. Then how come? How Fox?
Fantastic Four #2 is it? So that was like. That's even crazier. It's the second, you know what I mean?
I don't
issue
understand
of Fantastic Four.
How they don't own the rights to these guys, but you telling me like crap like Silver Surfer, like you don't own that, or Ego? Like that's somehow Fox owns Ego and all that stuff.
Apparently, Marvel traded Ego.
That's
for somebody
what I'm saying.
Else.
So like, how does Fox own Ego? I've never associated Ego, but just being out there, just chilling.
The Kree's first appearance is Fantastic Four '64.
That's great. Maybe space is like fair game. Maybe we can all have space or some shit, like or deep space.
People wasn't even thinking about them. They was writing the contracts. It was just
ain't no one care about
Fantastic Four.
That's weird.
Wow.
So Captain Marvel, it's in the past. It's in the 90s. Trying to be like this X-Men movie, I guess, that's coming out.
But better at the same time.
Yeah, it's probably true. There was no Infinity War talk, but like I said, I told you, they have D3, so they didn't care, you know? They have their own Comic-Con last week, so that's where all the Thanos talk was at. What is it? Yo, did you read any of his other stuff? Ant-Man and the Wasp reveals full cast. Any of that shit or nah?
Oh, Michelle Pfeiffer as Janet Van Dyne.
Oh yeah, Michelle Pfeiffer's OG Wasp. There you go. Classic actors.
Not mad about that.
Yeah,
Okay.
no,
Interesting.
that's good.
That's great.
It is. I feel like there was an old DC movie too. Like there was some DC bullshit announcement. Oh, Flashpoint.
Oh yes.
So this had all right. So I love making fun of them DC whack ass movies, but yo, so the Flash movie, which has been like a terrible joke, like in a lot of ways. I'm not even lying. It's had like 4 or 5 directors already, even though not one scene has been shot yet. Yeah, it's had like multitude of scripts. The original synopsis or summary put out for that thing was literally Flash season 1 for the CW, so that didn't sound good. All the way up to the bad guy being some guy in a wheelchair. I wonder who that was, you know? But now they said the movie Flash is going to be called Flashpoint. And I was telling Dfresco. I was telling Dfresco.
There we go.
that this could be one of the few times where the movie can finally make the show look bad, because the show did Flashpoint.
Exactly.
And that shit was kind of ass. That was like poor man's Flashpoint. That was you talking about touching a tip before? That was like, tip didn't even go nowhere. It was just out, you know, like it was just whack, man. That Flashpoint was ass. Like that was so disappointing.
Yeah, the biggest reason why, because they didn't have the key players in that one, which is Justice League characters.
Biggest reason why they made Flashpoint 1 episode, man. How about that too? That's another
word.
Thing. But you got this movie here claiming that it's gonna be Flashpoint. So I was telling Dfresco, yo, you can do a whole movie based on an alternate universe. Doesn't affect any of the other movies, but you can still have all the outlandish shit happen, like Batman with guns and the Joker being Bruce Wayne, whatever, mom. You can have all that crazy shit, and nothing dumb. It doesn't affect any of the other movies, because then you wrap it up at the end of that movie. You know. So just like the animated Flashpoint did, you know, like it's done. One show and you're done. You know.
Word. I'm on board with that. On
paper, that could be a great movie. In reality, when people touch that shit and fuck it up, I don't know. But
there's one about the director. I mentioned this earlier about the director that needs to do this movie, and that's the director of Back to the Future.
Yeah, but that ain't confirmed, right?
Yeah, that ain't confirmed, but he's a favorite though for that.
The people who wrote script 1, they were trying to get it back.
And then the dudes who got booted from Han Solo's movie, they're candidates too.
The original Flash script.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
Yeah, because they were they were director 1, so they're trying to be directors 5 as well. So
1, 2, 3, 4, and
yeah, trying to be Steph Curry. Like I want to be on this list multiple times.
But yeah, I feel like the Back to the Future dude might be the guy, because
time travel. Yeah,
exactly. So yeah.
I mean, I'm just excited they're even gonna try it. I hope it doesn't suck. Stop making whack flashpoints. Stop making whack.
Stop making whack.
Yeah, no. What's the Batman versus Superman story? The Dark Knight or something? Whatever, right?
Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah. Stop making whack Dark Knight Returns and stop making whack flashpoints. Like, just do that shit for real. That's it.
Oh, you want me to read off the movie slate for DC?
Oh, that's what you're saying by Slade. I keep thinking they're talking about Slade Wilson.
No.
Yeah. Tell me this. Tell me this.
Okay.
Shazam movie with
Let's hear. Yeah.
Okay, so after Justice League and Aquaman, the slate goes as
Wait,
this.
when is Aquaman?
Aquaman's next year.
What does it like spring, or does it have a timeline?
December of next year.
Damn, that's like mad long.
Right?
And then you said after that, so does that mean we get no DC movies the whole year?
No. 2019 we get Shazam.
When?
Then we get
Wait. What happened to 2018? This is what I'm trying to say. Wait, what happened to 2018?
Aquaman comes out 2018.
That's it?
December of 2018, yes.
Damn, they taking that much off?
Yeah.
Do they not know that Black Panther and like Thanos is coming? Like, ain't
You're
Captain
right.
Marvel? Like,
Yeah, I guess they're that confident in Aquaman, so we'll see. Who knows, man?
yo, man, I love the Little Mermaid, but there better be a lot of shit under that sea, man. I'm saying. You kidding me?
That's for the intro.
You kidding me? One movie? That's some shit.
I mean, but yeah.
Yo, Disney, like, what you think you are? Star Wars? Like, are you crazy?
Remember, Flash was supposed to be that other movie in 2019, but
Oh yeah, I know. When you fire somebody every week, you know, it makes this shit hard, you know.
All right, so for 2019 is gonna be Shazam.
No Rock. Rock was supposed to be in this movie, but The Rock's gone.
Yeah, they might give him his own. They might give him his own movie for Black Adam, most likely.
And it's mad weird because I think he still has something to do in that with that movie, even though he's not in it. I think he's like a producer or some shit.
They're probably trolling us or something, but who knows?
Yeah.
All right, so the next movie after Shazam will be Suicide Squad 2.
Oh my god.
No, wait. I get it. The movie sucks, but David Ayer, he's not a part of that movie no more.
Or they don't have a director for that yet.
Yeah, well, he's not a part of that movie.
They got a better screenwriter for it, apparently. And then after that,
continue.
After that is Batfleck.
Yeah, if they even do something, I don't know if that exists.
Batfleck was like, "Fuck y'all, I'm still doing this movie."
It's really not a lot of that's not I feel like the Marvel lineup.
Yo, Thanos will be done like by the time any of these movies come out. Yo.
Then after Batman, we have Justice League Dark.
Yeah, I mean, like a lot of these things sound cool, but like until they touch foot, like until they start filming some of these things, because you know how long like DC been talking shit. Go back 2 Comic-Cons ago, and they like, yo, we got all these movies coming out, and now you telling me Shazam is still 2 years away? Shazam was announced a year before Batman vs Superman came out, yo.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Jeez.
Actually,
these are facts.
It's terrible.
Yeah, it was announced to be 2019 though. To be fair though. I mean, so they are somewhat honored about that, but like.
Yeah, but remember, they had a Justice League 1 and 2 and all kinds of crazy shit. You remember?
Oh yeah, that's like the difference between that slate and this one is like this one seems more like
realistic.
Exactly. Word, exactly. Like, let's see what we got after Justice League, and let's move forward. After Aquaman, let's see what we do after this.
Yo, real quick on Justice League 1 and 2. In that panel, Wonder Woman, they asked her some question, and Wonder Woman was like, one of my favorite times was when we shot movies. I mean, you know, like then she kind of stuttered, and I was like, "Oh, so did they film multiple Justice Leagues, or was it just like an English thing?" You know. So it was pretty interesting. It looked like she checked herself, but no one caught it. So, but yeah, so is that the whole slate?
Wait, one. Okay. After Justice League Dark, it will be Batgirl by Joss Whedon.
What happened to Nightwing? Is Nightwing still?
All right, I'm losing.
They haven't mentioned that. They haven't mentioned that yet.
I'm losing interest. I'm losing interest in this.
Kaiser's done.
No, like there's also plans for expanding Batman's world.
Yeah, I know. That's why Nightwing and all these people getting movies, man.
Yeah, I was about to say, why does Batgirl before Nightwing?
After Batgirl, Green Lantern Corpse.
Not even one Green Lantern.
Come on, man.
Corpse.
It's Core.
Yeah, Core, whatever. Yeah, Core. Okay. Basically,
you don't even care anymore. See, look.
I was about to say. What
else happened in Comic-Con?
Yeah, I mean.
Other
stuff happened, but yeah.
Wait. But yeah, then Flashpoint and Wonder Woman 2. Those were the last two.
Oh yeah, here's the stupidest news. Yo, what you just said?
What year is
Wonder
that?
Woman
2030?
Wonder Woman 2 was confirmed, and I'm like, what are you talking about? That show was confirmed the weekend. It made too much money. I was like, how is that news? Like, how is that news? Like that, you people took time. Let me see if I got all the cool movie stuff out, because after this, it's gonna get bad. It's gonna get a lot of hate. I'm hey, let's keep it on some other movie shit. So I noticed you didn't say this one DC movie But so David
Which
Ayer,
one?
right, the director who made Suicide Squad. First off, he took a shit on Suicide Squad without saying the name, because he has this new movie I was telling Phil about called Bright with Will Smith. A part of me wants you guys to watch this trailer right now, but I ain't gonna make y'all do it yet.
did.
Oh, you see that shit? What do you think about Bright? Watch that trailer, Phil, while we make fun of it. Watch that trailer.
Is it just me and you who saw it? Just me and the
seen it,
Bushman?
Yo,
What trailer? Wait, what trailer am I watching?
Bright. Go to Bright. Type Bright in Netflix, and it should come up. It's a Will Smith movie. You seen
I'm
it?
about to say, why Netflix? I put Bright Will Smith.
Because it's a Netflix movie, so just to lock it down.
Will Smith is one of those untouchable celebrities. You know what I mean? Anything he does,
YouTube gonna find him. You did.
Yeah, I'm watching on YouTube. No,
Did you? No. But I just meant it'll be on Netflix channel, so you don't go.
Yeah, it's a
shit.
Netflix movie.
Yeah.
Netflix produced or whatever.
Did you see it, Fresco?
No, I didn't see it.
You said what? Can you watch it now while we talk about it or not?
Right, it's called Bright.
Yeah, it's on the Netflix channel. It's like one of the newest ones.
I love the concept of it, man. I think this is awesome.
No, so I want to see it. It looks like a Will Smith movie, the same way a Tom Cruise movie looked like a Tom Cruise movie. But I mean, like,
agreed.
But I see it. It looked like a combination, like what I was telling. What's his name? Because I gotta use all these key names. That's what
Let's go.
I was telling the Kaiser.
Unbelievable.
I was telling the Kaiser. It looks like like Bad Boys 3, Boys in the Hood. Straight out of Compton with elves or some shit.
I didn't even need to finish watching this 3-minute
trailer. You didn't get to the magic wand? You're not gonna get to that part?
No, and I'm not saying anything bad about it. I'm saying you're right. This really just looks like another Will Smith.
Yeah, it's a Will Smith movie.
Which isn't bad. I like Will Smith movies.
Yeah.
It just doesn't look like anything.
But when he was describing that movie, he was like, look, I know there's elves in this movie, man, but these elves are real. They realer than that fake-ass shit I had to do last year. He didn't say shit. Yeah. But
this looks like Supernatural Bad Boys. You're right.
Yeah, so he was shitting on that. So that was pretty interesting. So it looks like I think he's done with Suicide Squad. But at the same time, I'm like, how you gonna shit on a DC movie when you still in charge of Gotham Sirens? A movie that I noticed Dfresco here did not mention a time release.
Yeah, it wasn't on the slate either.
Yeah, so this is like very confusing. There's all these. This is why I'm saying I don't believe nothing DC tells me. Like, if there ain't no footage, this movie don't exist. So like,
this thing looks out of control. I'm not
like it.
It's like bloods and I don't know.
It's like gangster elves, and like his partner's a G, and it's like colors, but like with elves.
Let me see this. This would probably be dope. Yo, Will Smith is a dope actor. Will Smith is a real good actor.
Yeah, no, he's the shit.
He's legit.
Well, what were you trying to say, Blanco?
That there's like racial tension. Like he's like, "Oh, that's your partner now," and they're looking at each other. Like it's kind of like, all right, so
the fuck is all this shit?
Like, what?
No, I got you. That makes sense. I didn't even.
You didn't pick that up in the couple of seconds.
Nah.
Yo.
No, I watched the whole trailer. I just didn't pick up on that part. I was talking.
I'm watching it right now.
Fucking like this guy's reaction. Like, fuck is all this shit?
They apply some real life stuff to it, even though it's leprechauns and magical wands.
There's always something in almost everything. You know what
I mean? Well, I mean, I like that they did that. You know.
Yeah.
Oh man!
And I thought it was cool that who were the people that they said were behind the movie? The movies from like the End of Watch. What were the other two movies?
Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad. Let's not mention those guys. But End of Watch, and I forgot that third movie that they mentioned. But
it wasn't Suicide Squad.
No, it's mentioned. Never. Yes, it is. The director. It's the same director. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's why I brought it up.
They didn't show it too.
End of Watch was good though. I like that.
Yeah, End of Watch was awesome. I like that movie a lot.
All right, so it looked like people have positive opinions. David was shocked as fuck, but I mean, but people have positive opinions. The one thing I did notice from a business standpoint, Netflix releasing this shit December 22nd. That's a Christmas attack.
Nice.
On the movie industry, because usually Christmas a movie or two comes out, so that's like you don't need that theater. come see Will Smith at home. The king of 4th of
free.
July is not a king of Christmas, you know?
No, and then everyone gets that good break. You're not gonna, those other days.
Yeah.
You're gonna be lazy. It's time to watch some Netflix.
I believe
on.
a great poet called the Kaiser once said, "This is how we get this money." You know what I mean?
That's right. That's what they're doing. I'm trying to see what movies they mentioned. What that third one was.
You're trying to ignore that Suicide Squad one.
Yeah, ignore the Suicide Squad.
Oh man. Any other thoughts on that one before I start dropping some other bombs?
Hold up, I'm almost done.
I kind of felt like there was like a little bit of like a Fifth Element feel to it as well, even though I don't think those people had anything to do with this movie. But
I see what you're saying.
All right, so this trailer is amazing. It should look better than Suicide Squad already. Like for real.
What do you think of that? What do you think of Will Smith versus the elves?
Fury. I like Fury too.
Pretty dope.
I don't know.
Fury
Which one was Fury?
Fury was the other movie. That's a tank movie.
I never saw that. That's what made David Ayer right before Suicide Squad. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah. I might be a little biased to it.
Oh, of course.
But, it was pretty good. Who was that was Brad Pitt, right?
Yeah, Brad Pitt.
Yeah. Yeah, that was I like.
Oh, sidebar though, Stranger Things trailer season 2.
Yeah, I want to see Stranger Things.
I ignored it because I still haven't seen it, but I know it's.
I haven't seen it either. Is it really that good, guys? I don't know. My sister seems to be
watching Inhumans trailers, but didn't watch the Stranger Things.
No, okay, calm down. I'm saying I ain't even see the show on Netflix. That's why I'm not even watching the trailer.
Oh, okay.
But I do. I one day I was just like, yo, there's too much.
You should check it out.
I will one day.
That's true.
I got a lot. Of Drink Champs.
You know what other show that you were watching that was dope was Black Mirror. That's a super.
I can't. That's some depressing ass shit.
Nah, it's very.
Yo, if I ever want to be that sad, I go look at my bank account.
Well, you don't gotta be sad.
Hey, yo, Kaiser.
It's not. I don't find it sad. I find
it's not. No. On some real shit though. On some real shit. Black Mirror is probably the most depressing, like kind of horrific shit. Like that's a real horror story. I don't care. Look, Friday 13th, any of that bullshit. Saw that shit don't make me scared. Anything I see in Black Mirror, because it literally is like a dark reflection of reality. That's just it's just horror stories. Like it just it just shines a light that maybe you don't want to see. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you see that shit in you too. So,
see, that's what I like to see, stuff like that in shows.
It's some of the most uncomfortable TV I've ever seen in my life. Like I'm not even.
I like that stuff. I like not being afraid of diving into stuff and just.
Hey, Kaiser, quick question: do you see Game of Thrones?
No, I ain't got time for it. Yeah. That what is that? 30 seasons long? Exactly. I ain't got time for it.
No. It's only.
He don't want to see no ancient war. He already was served in the military.
Yo, if you're above 15 episodes, it's over. You're done.
It's only 10
You're not even in the queue. You're not even in the queue.
No. He meant total, dude. Like if it's only 10 episodes, but times 7, right, or some shit, or 6. Come on.
Well, the last 2 seasons are 7 episods because
Yo, I've watched shows. I remember I watched a little bit of Sons of Anarchy. I used to watch Dexter. I've watched a different show, but now I ain't got time for that.
Yes.
After season 3, they're just messing around.
This one they stepped up. Right? all that dark shit.
They're just trolling you after season 3.
All right. Hold on. So, I think we done with Bright, right? We done with Bright?
Yeah.
Right. So, damn, which bomb do I want to drop first? All right, let's keep it positive.
I got one.
Well, you got.
Let's go negative.
No. I was gonna do one last positive one because it's gonna get really nasty, really quick.
Okay.
And actually, this could be the start of the negative. To be honest with you, like I meant it as a positive. The Defenders trailer. Yeah, you see, when he laughing, not me. That's a problem. Yo, Kaiser, pull that up if you ain't watch it. Go watch that shit. The Defenders. It's also
Which one? First one or the second one?
Oh, the new one just came out. The new trailer just came out yesterday, so it's only a day.
Trailer 2?
Yeah. Everyone else saw it though, right? Because we gonna talk.
Yes, sir.
What y'all think about it? What y'all think about that Defenders?
Danny Rand got yellow shoes.
Yo, get closer again, David, because it's getting.
I said, you hear me now?
Yeah.
I said Danny Rand got yellow shoes and shit.
Okay. So was that the best part? I mean, like, damn. Like,
Nah.
This show's gonna suck.
The Daredevil Jessica Jones exchanges was pretty dope. I like that.
Yeah.
I hate the hand, of course. And yeah, Luke Cage is cool. The fighting between them is the fighting.
What happened to us? Why are they?
I don't know. Just keep watching. I get it, but just keep watching. Like, just keep watching. Just keep watching.
I'm confused right now.
Just make it through, man. Like,
they just committing crimes in the beginning.
I don't know what's going on in this show.
It's like a lower budget Arrow.
Right, but this is what I'm saying. Like, what happened? Like, they were doing so well with these Netflix shows, and then like I said, Cage started it, but I was still there. Maybe I romanticized New York, but I was still there. But man, Iron Fist tanked it, and now I see every trailer for Defenders. I see it, and I'm like, the fuck is this shit? Like, this was supposed to be amazing, and like, this just seemed like some 4 people like hitting randoms, you know, like.
Oh, damn.
And a blind guy, another blind guy actually.
Well, he's one of the 4. What are you talking? Well, you're right. He's five blind. Yeah. You're right.
The end. Yeah. Towards the end of this trailer is hilarious.
But yeah, like, I don't know. Like, listen, is there positive? You were starting. Like, is there real good positive stuff? You're just saying shit is funny, dude. Like, is there positive stuff in this trailer? Like,
I mean, the character stuff seems interesting. That's all I can say about it.
Okay, you know what's obviously. It's glaring what you don't like about it.
What I don't like about this.
I'm gonna have to. They don't look like superheroes.
Yo, they even took away Daredevil's shit, dude.
I know. In the beginning, I'm like, yo, why he got the scarf on his head?
Iron Fist than Iron Fist, right?
Yo, you know why? You know what they're doing? They're deep trolling you. That's deep trolling. That's like deep trolling. That's like you don't even catch it, but it's just them laughing at you.
No glowing hands.
Yo, why is the bad guy Ripley? Yo, I don't remember her in the comic.
Yo, but you know what's funny is that towards the end, he's the only one with a costume.
Yeah.
He just looks mad awkward. It's just like 3 people that just got off
but check it out.
On their way home from rush hour in Manhattan and Daredevil.
Check it out. Maybe if he was wearing his costume.
I need 3 motherfuckers to help me fight crime right now. That's me, Daredevil.
And you know what's funny? Right. He's the only one thankful, too, at the end. He's like, this is nice having people. You know, like, he's the only one thankful at the end. So, yeah, he needed help. They like
trusting the faith of New Yorkers to step in.
For all he know, they wearing costumes, too. He can't see that shit. You know? Like,
exactly.
Good point.
But to be fair, if someone made their show right, it would be 2 people dressed in costume, and the other 2 just happen to wear normal clothes because that's just how they roll, you know?
Exactly.
But fucking Iron Fist over here gotta be a little bitch and like ruin it.
We gotta wait to season 2 for that bullshit problem.
How long, man? Is this a DC movie? Come on.
He's got the shoes though, right? He's got the shoes. He's like, look, come on, I'm getting that.
He's still in that damn suit. Stop taking stock meetings on my Netflix show, damn it. Come on, man.
Yeah, if anybody knows, there was one shot of him with his suit, but with the Iron Fist tattoo shown on his chest.
That's so ridiculous, yo. Like, look, this trailer. Look, I'm hoping this show would be awesome.
Other than that, it looks like it could be alright.
I think it could be good for what Fresco said, because it's probably gonna be a lot for them just saying bullshit to each other, and that'll be interesting. But I feel like, you know me, I love to shit on bad guys. I feel like it looks like there's gonna be no bad guy, because for some reason I love Sigourney Weaver, and I bet you she's gonna do awesome in it. But who the fuck is Sigourney Weaver in the Marvel universe? Maybe she's somebody, but I've never heard of these characters.
Maybe she's Sigourney Weaver because since when was Biggie Smalls and Method Man that part of the Marvel universe?
It's the hand covenant, Abe. I mean, Boosh.
Man,
Jesus, man,
like, I would have preferred Ripley showed up with a flamethrower and been like, New York is mine. And I would have preferred that shit. Like, yo, this bitch is crazy. She burning people. We got to team up and stop her. I thought the Kingpin was bad. This is ridiculous. She showed up. She dropped this big alien head. She said, "Who's next?" You know, like
yeah, they should have got I don't know.
Just give me a villain. Like so far, like right now, Netflix to me.
Yo, they should have took a villain from somewhere else too. That's just in New York. Like,
Kingpin was solid because you had him.
They could have picked the Vulture for that, and I would have been like, "Yeah, that's interesting."
That's what you want. You want him on the street.
This is weird.
You want him on the street, which is what he's doing in Spider-Man. He's just a smuggler, but you just don't want him in that movie. Where I get it, but Kingpin. I think you need a bad guy.
No, I'm saying seriously, Vultures and the Defenders would work for me. I'd be like, "Yeah, that's a bugged out weird story." All right. I'm game.
I hope it's good. I hope maybe they surprise. Like I bet you Kingpin will sneak in there because why not? But I don't need him to be there. But I just need like a good bad guy. Like what is the final fight? Like the final fight better not be 100 ninjas. You know, like I don't know.
If it's hitting the floor,
it should be Punisher. They should have.
He got his own show, so he might not even.
Nah, it's Electro. I think has to be Electro.
But I mean, this is what I'm saying. But like, they're there already, and they're probably gonna fight multiple times. So is that the final fight again? Just like, that's not exciting.
I don't know.
Like I don't know. Like, unless they somehow compound it with like an amazing story, I don't know if that's gonna be exciting, yo. So I don't know. I hope it's good, but I don't know, man.
Yo, that's going on in those DC shows.
All right, we get to that. We get to that real quick.
Yeah. Sorry
before we leave Defenders.
The one plus is that you know what, you have some Marvel shows to watch on Netflix again. That's the one plus. That's the one good.
Good. You know, actually, you want to know what's the one plus show? This shit comes out August 12th. The real one plus is August 2nd or 3rd. Voltron season 2-3 comes out. That shit looks amazing. It's more serious than all these shows. It's the most ridiculous. I think that show's rated for like 7 years old and no. That's the most ridiculous children's show I've ever seen in my life. That show is way too serious. I'm dead. Yo, Danny. Yeah, you. According to the things, you can show that to your niece. I wouldn't do it though. It's too serious.
Yeah, there's some shows like that. There's some shows like that. Like
Voltron is amazing. That show is incredible. Like you need to check that out one day, Kaiser, man. But
that's such a random show to be amazing.
I don't know why I thought it was gonna be stupid. Everybody was like, it's a remake. That. Everybody was like, look, it's a remake. So when it got announced, like, oh man, it's a whack ass remake. It's probably gonna blow balls. Yo, you watch this shit, it's like, it's kind of serious. What's his name?
Godlike.
What's that guy's name? Zarkan or like the...
Zarkan.
Yo, they remodeled him completely. Like, he's nothing like the cheesy crap. That dude is a G. He's over here battling Voltron like without robots and shit. Like, come on, what's this little punk ass robot gonna do to me? Like, that show's amazing, dude. Now they got his son coming, like Revenge.
I saw Castlevania. Speaking of.
Oh, we talked about this, but I think we didn't talk about it together. But like, I think I
was just mentioning it. We don't have to talk about it. Just mention. That was pretty good.
I know. Good. Blanco said he ain't trying to mess with that, but it is good though.
Nah,
it is good.
It really is though.
Why not?
Vampires. Right?
Oh, okay.
Was that it? The vampires or not?
No, I just don't care.
All right. He hates an entire.
I don't know why I watched it either. I think I watched it with like putting Orion to sleep somehow. It's just like okay.
All right, let's get to some quick hits. Let's start shitting on stuff. Dan, I'll let you start because it looked like you wanted to shit on something. Real quick. I'm sorry. I just lied. How excited this is the last thing. Because we were on Netflix. Iron Fist season 2 did get confirmed, unfortunately, but as Fresco pointed out, it has a new showrunner, so there might be hope. I see no one believes that, but I mean,
I'm excited.
But yeah, no, there's a new showrunner. There might be hope. They teased that Misty Knight is going to be in it, which is cool. I don't know if that's the thing to put that show over, but I mean, but it's cool. The black cop from Cage, she's going to be in it. So, that's cool. So yeah, that's a thing. All right, no comments. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. What were you gonna say, Dan? What were you gonna say?
Oh, well, I was just gonna real quick just mention how it's cool that Death Note is also gonna be a Netflix movie.
Oh man, why you got? Yo, we talked about that too, man. We talked about that shit was just. All right, what do you think about that movie? I didn't get your thoughts. What do you think about that movie? Because that anime is amazing. What do you think of that shitty ass trailer?
Oh, it's not gonna be better than the anime. I'm just saying it's cool that they're gonna try.
I think had they gone for a show, they might have had a chance, but they're going for 2 hours, and that's a lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But it's cool that they're just trying.
I will say there's been a lot of complaining on the internet, but my main complaint, and I told that to Phil, was like, or to the Kaiser, I was like, yo, why is this cop in a ski mask, and why is everybody listening to this cop in a ski mask? I'm pretty sure in real life everybody would run away right now. That was
He's
very
a terrorist.
confusing.
He's not a cop.
Yeah, he's giving out press conferences and people are listening, and that was very confusing to me. I was like, but yeah,
He's got good things to say, right? Guys in ski masks.
yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. We're gonna see if I even watch that or not. I don't know, cause it's just I already. That's the type of stuff is like you watch it because it has the name Death Note, but you know it's gonna suck. It sucks, and it's like, why'd you do that to yourself? You know. All right, let's do some quick hits. Todd McFarlane confirmed for the 800th time that he's doing Spawn. He keeps saying this every month.
I had Spawn as background.
Oh, it's been on Netflix.
The other day. Yeah, I have it on his background.
He keeps saying this, and that's cool. But again, just like DC, like, look, until I see something, until I see some damage, some names, some cast, is it just a thought? This is just a dream, you know? like I need you to make it happen.
No, it's facts.
So it's cool, but it's like, dude, he's been ever since Deadpool came out. He's like, I got a rated R movie too. He's just been like, look at me, you know? And it's like, do it already. But he keeps saying it's gonna be cheap, it's gonna be low budget, and it's gonna have that's a cool picture. But it's gonna have look who's missing, by the way, no Superman.
Great marketing so far. It reminds me of that old school comic from Alex Ross. That's what this photo reminds me of.
But yeah, no,
the Flash suit looks like garbage though.
Yeah, no, he does. He does. I mean, it's that robot. It looks like some robot shit or something, like another Iron Man costume or something.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
No, but I think McFarlane was saying Spawn's gonna be like a horror movie. He says it's gonna be nothing like Spawn, so who knows what he's trying to do there.
I like the old Spawn.
Yes.
Yeah, cool. I saw that one like a couple weeks ago.
It's true. Look, don't get me wrong.
It's like 90s good or something.
Even though
it probably came out in the 2000s or something, but
it's true. But it's good.
Right. Here's another bad movie. All right. Fox, in an effort to keep them copyrights, has announced Doctor Doom solo movie.
That's when you know it's gonna. That's when you.
I mean, they didn't say that. I mean, this is just me translating. This is just Doctor Doom solo movie. Yeah, who's doing it? Who's doing it, Fresco? I'm sure you know some guy. He did some other things.
What is it?
I'm not even sure. Solo? Oh, the dude who did Legion.
Yes. All right. Here's one of those. No, more X-Men stuff to make fun. So yeah, I guess that got confirmed for season 2, right? Legion.
Yeah.
Because they don't have the Shadow King on there. I haven't seen this show, so I can't fully shit on it. But my complaint is, stop making shows about people. Don't make a comic book show that features 0 comic book characters. It's kind of boring. I'm just saying. That's kind of like, why are we here? You know. And I know there's some people, but yeah, whatever. Maybe it's good. I don't know. But yeah, Doctor Doom solo movie, hooray.
What is that? What is the Doctor Doom solo?
Look, you know what that is? That's 3 more years of we own this contract, all right?
It's just him like plotting. And
most likely an origin, possibly.
Yeah, I was thinking like probably like if I don't even know what they're gonna do because how do you do this without Fantastic Four? But I would just assume that whole spaceship thing happened already, and he's on the island, maybe learning the magic, getting the costume. So maybe he's like the good guy for the movie. And then something stupid happens to the island, like, you know, some enemy, whatever, and then he defends it, so he's the good guy for them, you know? What's up?
Doctor Doom, the deleted scenes.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe
basically, like, it's a Latveria-based movie or some shit.
I can dig it.
Most of y'all probably didn't see the last Fantastic Four, but this is probably Dr. Doom apology movie for what happened to him in that last movie, because that last movie was disgusting.
Yeah, let's not speak about that, please. I don't want to throw up.
Let's stay open-minded. Let's get a peek into Dr. Doom's life. Right? We really haven't, you know. Come on.
Let's see.
Would that be a Deadpool? No.
Yeah, I don't know. What we got here? It's like might be some TV show shit. I totally ignored this Gotham trailer for season 4. I can't with that show.
Yeah, I stopped.
Yeah, I mean,
I can't. So I ignored that. I did see this 30-second trailer for this ridiculous idea. Who knows? Maybe it won't suck. There's a show called Krypton. For the people who always wanted a Superman show without Superman, here it is. You know, like remember that planet that blew up? Well, you know, it's not blown up yet.
Now they're just making shows.
Yeah, that's what this
comic
is.
book skins.
So this is like Krypton
They're
before it
milking off.
blows up. And their big announcements today were Doomsday and Brainiac probably be on it. And I'm like, why and how? For some of that shit, but whatever.
Probably how Doomsday was created, most likely. And still.
Yeah.
No Superman is still there. We know the end game. It blows up.
like one of the funny things about
the deleted scenes. Let's stay open-minded, guys. Let's get a peek.
That's what every show is. The deleted.
It's the last days of Krypton. The last days of the Rock.
When George Lucas made Star Wars 1, 2, and 3, one of the biggest complaints was, "What's up with all those political scenes?" And I imagine that's what Krypton is gonna be, like a bunch of politicians just like doing stuff.
And idiots not listening to Jor-El.
Oh no, you can't make 10-season series about like this guy talking about the Earth is gonna blow up or whatever, and like
what political scenes in Star Wars?
No. Episode 1, 2, and 3. Yeah.
What about them?
Oh no, because they were like very politically. There was a lot of senators just talking a lot, and that's what I imagine Krypton would be. It's just like politicians.
George, I think it becomes the Senate.
Yeah, it's just gonna be C-SPAN for Krypton or something.
C-SPAN.
Let's see, New Legion. Anybody saw the Gifted trailer?
Anyway.
Yeah, so that's what's that guy who made all the bad X-Men movies? Fresco?
Bryan Singer, maybe?
Yeah, so he's attached to this crap somehow. Yeah, so this is new fake X-Men movie TV show. I mean, it looks like what you expect all these TV shows. You know, like if you like CW and crap and all this other crap, you might enjoy this crap too. You know.
Yeah.
But do you know? We might mention X-Men, but you know, you ain't getting them. I think the thing I learned today, I didn't understand. Like, I guess some of the people, this one actually does have comic book characters in it, but maybe they're not like. But I don't know. It's just still seems weird and kind of just full of shit. Like Blink is in it, and Polaris is in it, but it just seems like
bullshit.
Yeah, it's not exciting at all.
I'm speaking through Brandon right now. Actually, I'm sorry, B. James. Shout out to him.
Oh, does he have a name too? He ain't even been on this show, and he got a name. P. James. Oh man.
B. James.
New Star Trek trailer for that show. If anyone cares about Star Trek, I don't know.
I didn't see that one, but I'll take a look.
I hate Star Trek.
Oh man, why you hate Star Trek? Why you hate Star Trek?
As a kid, I just
bunch of people in space talking.
Oh, it just was so boring. Yeah, I just
what?
And ever since then, I just don't.
Here's a question: which one did you hate the most?
Well, the ones I'm talking about are
Professor Xavier is the captain, or William Shatner is the captain?
He's both. No.
Next Generation.
What?
The origin, everything.
I was a little older when Next Generation came out, but when William Shatner, it's just, as a kid, I just wasn't trying to see that.
No, I get it. The William Shatnerisms.
Knight Rider was on TV. A-Team was on TV. I had alternatives.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to see these dudes in space talk about fucking phases are garbage.
Wow.
I think I was too young.
Beam me up, Scotty.
I think I was just.
Oh yes.
No, that movies were dope though. I'm not gonna lie. Like the
show was probably dope actually, but it's.
Yeah, when you were young. Well, that's why a lot of people hated episode 1, 2, 3 Star Wars, because it was just a lot of talking. Like a lot of delegating, and that's kind of why people I think like Next Generation.
Really, you think there was that much talking and delegating?
There is, or there's just a lot of not.
I might have forgot.
Cool Star Wars.
Star Trek didn't have no bullshit like that in their shows, but I get what you're saying, though.
Yeah, so I just stayed away from it because of that.
No, the movies were good, though, to be honest.
Yeah, movies are a different beast. We're talking about the series, though, because that's the main.
The show might be alright, too. Maybe if I watched a few episodes of that.
It look alright, man, but I think a way to kill your show real easily is that you're only going to air episode 1 on TV and the rest is on that subscription CBS service. I don't know who's going to be watching this Star Trek.
What are they thinking? Thank God CW took CBS.
Well,
Supergirl from CBS.
They have a huge cult fan.
They do, so people might go, but I mean, I'm watching that trailer.
How are you gonna grow? They're not gonna grow their audience like that.
No, but what it does is in theory, if everything works good, it grows your network. Like that's what they want. They want that subscription money. They want that we don't need Netflix money. Yeah, but damn, I was gonna say some shit and it left me. I was watching that trailer today, and the one thing I did notice, like, Star Trek is old enough in the 60s, right? So it's like you're seeing all this sci-fi shit. They pushing the idea of sci-fi and all that. But I watch it now, and it's like, yo, everybody and their mama's making this show, dude. Like, this ain't it. You gotta come hard. You can't be coming with this shit. This shit looks like Legends of Tomorrow or some shit. You know what I mean? Like this shit, like maybe with a little bit more science on it or something, yo. That girl from The Walking Dead is on it. I haven't seen Walking Dead for a whole entire season, so I don't know her name, but she's the black girl that like.
Oh
Abraham.
yeah.
Black girl that like Abraham.
Oh, Sasha.
Yeah. She seems to be an important role in there, and so is Michelle Yeoh, right?
I can't even watch. It's freaking me out.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. So that's the thing. I kind of been. I know the Kaiser here don't watch these shows, but there were trailers today for Flash, Supergirl, Legends. Was there an Arrow trailer? I totally didn't.
Yeah,
watch
it was.
I fucked up.
Yeah, it was.
Because fuck Arrow. But I saw the other 3. Like I would have watched it had I remember. That's how much attention I pay attention. You know who I saw though? I saw Willa Holland today. Fresco. Yeah, I know. That woman's ridiculous. But
that's another Via the villain favorite as well.
How can you can't blame him? That woman almost makes me want to watch Arrow, but then I see Arrow and I'm like, I'm good.
Too much like Batman show.
I mean, you can't blame them. They didn't have the rights, but it's just, I mean, that's not even what does it. It just, I don't connect with that world. And like I've told you, all 4 of the shows are becoming the same show. So it's a lot of the same shit to watch again and again and again.
But that's a good advantage for Arrow at the same time because they're not going to deal with all that bullshit. They could just be self-contained bullshit.
Yeah. But, so I can't, all right, tell me about the Arrow one because I can only talk about the other 3.
All right, spoilers for anybody who doesn't
watch that show. You watch that show, Danny?
I do.
All right.
But I don't care about it.
Yeah,
I don't care about the Flash. So
okay, where were you up to on Arrow? Like what season?
All of them. I'm all up to date.
Oh, you up to date?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So basically, like in the season finale of Arrow, basically Prometheus, like he wants to like break Arrow to a point like on some Joker level, Ra's al Ghul type shit. So he kidnaps everybody he knows and loves back to the island.
Mm-hmm. Never
and
forget.
then so, yeah, right. That's a 3-1 lead right there. And then so like Oliver has to go and get everybody back from his baby's mother, his son, to like I think Felicity, his whole team basically, and Thea as well. So he had to go back to Lian Yu. He had to get slayed because there's an Argus president on the island. To join him and Captain Boomerang, which was a bad mistake because he basically turned on him.
Dude, don't tell me about the season finale, dude. Just tell me what they showed in this trailer, dude, because I can't.
No, not because the trailer basically addresses the events that happened in that season finale. So I'm gonna just fast forward it pretty much. Basically, Oliver's fighting Prometheus, whatever. He's trying to kill his son and shit. Huh?
Again?
Yeah, he's trying to kill his son and shit.
Wait, so like, is that the bad guy for this season too? Like the same?
No. That's somebody else.
That's all I want to know, man. I don't care what. Look, I don't watch this show. Stop telling me about this show. What hidden shit did they show? Like what are they teasing us with in this trailer? Had I seen this trailer, I could have been like, all right, this happened, boom, we be done.
All right, so they're teasing a Black Canary fight between Black Siren and the new Black Canary. And what else? Okay, so basically Prometheus shoots himself in the head, and if he dies, there was bombs that he triggered on the island, and they went off.
So did the season end on a cliffhanger?
It ended on a cliffhanger, yeah.
Oh, that's horrible. Like that's very that's very on CW. Like usually,
it's okay.
I mean,
anyway, so that's all right.
But Flash season 1 did the same thing though.
No, they end on cliffhangers, but they don't end on They end on cliffhanger of a new story. Like look what's gonna happen. They don't end with cliffhanger of the story you're watching initially. So that's pretty new.
All right, yeah. What else happened? So basically, like from the trailer, it looks like Thea and the mother of his son dies in the explosion, because it looks like everybody else survived, and it's just Oliver and his son taking care of his son and shit. So I think that's what may be the backbone of the series or whatever. And basically juggling life as Green Arrow, of course, and a father, most likely.
Yeah, they be doing some. I don't know.
No more flashbacks though, because
only took 5 seasons.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man,
that's good. Now the real Speedy can come into the show. That's good.
Yo, fuck that. I want Thea. No, that girl's amazing.
I hope she's not dead though.
That show, especially when they made her like Red Arrow, I was like, fuck yeah, like this is amazing. Like, why wouldn't I want to see this girl kick ass? Like,
yeah, she kicks ass though.
I'm like, that's like some dream shit. But all right, so I saw the other ones. I saw Flash.
Looks meh.
Yo, when you shitting on that, yo.
It did. It really felt like, man.
Oh, now I gotta look this shit up because you guys are making me sad.
You gotta watch. Yeah, watch it. You know what the most disappointing about this Flash trailer? It's kind of disrespectful. It's kind of I'm not gonna say it's racist, but it's kind of disrespectful because some samurai. I don't even know why there's a samurai shogun in Central City. That's
what I'm checking.
That might be some villain I never heard of, like DC's samurai guy. But
no, I know the villain is I forgot his name, but whatever. I'll find out whenever.
But yeah, so there's some samurai in the city talking about, yo, bring me the Flash. like I don't know why he got beef with this guy. I never seen that man in my life. But I'm like, Kid Flash, not only is Kid Flash there, but Kid Flash is there with backup. And you telling me, like, Kid Flash can't rep this by himself? Like, that dude's his own hero, you know what I mean? Like why you need the white guy to run? You know, like
I felt the same way about that.
That's kind of fucked up. Like I don't want to see black people running. Like I want to see the Flash. Bring me the Flash. I don't like he can do the same thing.
Fuck this other Mexican dude.
No, but look, they're not even speedsters. But I'm like, yo, there's no difference between Kid Flash and Kid Flash holds his own when he's got his own comic later on, you know. So it's like,
or he might be more powerful than Barry himself. So that's
and they're the same damn thing. So that to me it didn't get him over at all. Like it just made him look like a piece of shit. Like why is he even gonna have powers if he can't bop fools, you know? So that's what I took from that. Let alone the fact that same, the same complaints I always have about TV shows. Like,
and it's real Irish-centric in here. It's like, my name is Iris West, and I was supposed to marry the fastest man alive.
Well, I don't mind that. I mean, like,
it's cool.
But I mean, like, that it just seemed like, why? Like, it's you know what it looked like too? It looked just like Flashpoint. Like, yo, we bringing him back. Episode 1. Let's go. You know, we gonna wrap all this up. You know, and then we'll deal with it the rest of the season. You know, like.
So we're gonna have Wally West in the red suit for one episode. That would be ass. Complete ass.
Always nice to see Caitlyn. Big fan. Boy, her. Too bad she's got to be a punk and can't be Ice Girl.
Or she had a cold gun and that's it.
Yeah, right. It's like all weird and shit. I don't even know what's going on in Legends of Tomorrow. It's fucking dinosaurs and shit and like.
Yeah, I don't know either. And I think I seen the Flying Grayson somewhere in there. Like,
yo, they brought back this lady. Like, I had to look her up. I don't even know who she is. Tanusha or Kanusha?
Oh, she's a magician, I think, from
She's
Shazam or some
a
shit.
black woman or something. I don't know who she is. I never heard of her in my life, but they made it seem like she might be an important bad guy.
Huh, interesting.
But I mean, they look like, if you like those shows, they'll be just as good or bad. Oh, I forgot one. This one befuddled me. Hold up. Why am I hearing myself? All right. Supergirl. Did y'all see that one?
Yeah, I saw that. That shit looks like The Dark Knight Rises. The way it was cut.
What is going on this show? Yo, they got trucks, they got cars, people with guns. Like, it was like a war zone. Like,
all you needed was good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Yo, Supergirl was like, yo, fuck this Kara shit. I'm done. I'm like, what is going on? It's like, yeah, like Dark Supergirl Rises. I don't even know if there was a bad guy on this show. I don't even know if was there a bad guy? I know people was angry and had guns everywhere, but what did they show a bad guy in this trailer?
I don't even think they did, to be honest with you. I don't think they did.
It was just her being like, fuck this shit, I'm done. And like all the humans just going to war and shit. I'm like, yo, what's going on in this show right now? Cause
word.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. But like I said, if you like this show, it's probably alright. It's probably.
I mean, I'll watch it and shit, but like, yeah, I'll see how it goes.
All right. I think, at least for the purposes of stuff that a majority of us care about, I think I might be done. Like, there's a female Doctor Who, but I don't think no one watches that show but me. So,
yeah, you might be right about that.
Yeah,
He's in his all over the universe.
Yeah, so Doctor Who.
I just saw this randomly though.
What's up?
Although Thanos has beat the Hulk several times in the comics, he mentions the Hulk is one of the few beings he actively avoids.
Yeah, nah, he ain't trying to mess with that.
Gangster.
It's like, nah, chill. I don't want to deal with him right now.
That shit's a problem. That's
like the same with Darkseid with Doomsday and Superman. He's like, nah, I'm not trying to guys like right now.
Because they're stupid characters who like. I understand that you have powers, but I'm angry and I'm just gonna like.
I ain't trying to hear that. Yeah. Ain't nobody got the time for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna ignore whatever you do just because I'm strong. Like yeah, it's just brute force defeating whatever like logical shit you have. You know, like.
Yeah.
Rage beast. He tried to murder Odin. I'll never forget that.
What? I didn't hear that, sis.
I was like, what is happening?
Sleeping Odin.
He's ruthless. Jesus. A sleeping old man. He was gonna smash him. Did you see him?
Oh, and then they corrected that by putting him in Helena's. That was Lady Helena. Where they
they kicked him out of hell.
Yeah, and she was like, "Why are you bringing this man to my?"
He was like, "Look, dog, get this thing out of here."
She was like super angry at Thor for bringing that shit there, and Thor and Loki. You know,
she had like nothing to do with none of this.
Yeah, it's like people mind their own business in hell, burning motherfuckers, and you got this angry man. It's causing a ruckus. You know.
I don't even like y'all, but this is what the hell is.
Yeah, that was pretty ridiculous. Yes. But yeah, any other Comic-Con shit I might have missed, Fresco? Or anyone else with stuff?
Let's see. Yeah, not really.
All right, no one probably saw this trailer, but I think Fresco saw it. The Ready Player One trailer about that.
Yeah, it's so dope.
I mean, I didn't care about it, but it doesn't look bad. It just looks like, probably a fine summer movie or something to see.
Yeah, Steven Spielberg shit,
Yeah, I think it was a popular book. But what my friend pointed out to me that I guess I was missing totally is he was like, yo, I think they got the copyrights to everything, because he was saying the Akira bike is in there, like Harley Quinn was in there. I missed Harley Quinn. I didn't see the Akira bike till I went back and looked for it, and I was like, I guess that bike that is the color orange might be the Akira bike, but I don't know. It don't really look like it. There definitely was a DeLorean in there, though. Yeah, so it looks like...
Yeah, they do own Back to the Future. I forgot.
Yeah, so it might be cooler, but it definitely had that same aesthetic of like the same thing I was complaining about, like Justice League. It has these robotic colors, like nothing stood out. That's why I didn't notice anything, you know. But yeah, I mean, I guess that's cool if y'all want to check out that trailer whenever you got a chance. Ready Player One.
Oh, so I would like to ask this question though. What was the thing you didn't like about Apes?
Oh man.
Yeah, I didn't get to hear the review yet.
Well, man, it's like take it back to the last podcast. Let me try to remember. I blanked out that movie already. Okay, no. So that trailer was trickery. That's what I like. That trailer was really great. You see Caesar. He's like, yo, my name is Caesar. I do things. I'm a G. And then you see Woody Harrelson. He's like, I'm a human. I do things. I'm a G. And then it sets up this 1v1 vibe, you know? Like, this is going to be an awesome thing. And then you watch this thing, and it's like, that's cool, but it's Schindler's List time. And it's a bunch of monkeys in a camp. And I'm like, yo, this is, like, not what I wanted to see at all. Like, this is horrible. Like, this is a boring-ass movie, you know? Like, all I need is some black and white and that red rose or something, you know? Like, yeah, so, like, nah, I felt like the trailer was real good, and it duped me in to see a movie that I didn't want to see, so...
Good for them.
Okay.
Nah, to be fair, yo, they gave me a T-Mobile. T-Mobile hooked me up with a $4 ticket, so that's the only reason I went, you know? So,
there you go. Thank you, T-Mobile.
yeah, shout out T-Mobile.
Everyone wins.
Big up T-Mobile.
Everyone's winning.
Yeah, I do think the second one was better than this one. I think it was more action packed than this one. I think this one more character driven, which was crazy. They did this shit with apes.
I was impressed that, like I said, I was telling Kaiser here, like, yo, I did not know, like, no one talks but Caesar, which I don't mind, but I'm like, you telling me you making a big summer blockbuster movie with subtitles and monkeys? That's impressive, you know?
Yeah, they did that. Yeah, they did that shit on him in the last one too.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
I'm glad I didn't go see this movie.
Yeah, no, you ain't missing nothing. It sucks, man. Like, it sucks.
This is basically this trilogy's Dark Knight Rises.
I think I said in the last podcast that this is kind of like the Martin Luther King of apes. Like, that's what Caesar is.
I was gonna say Nat Turner, but
all right, yeah, whatever. He's just like an inspirational figure, you know, like for monkeys everywhere.
Like, they ain't let him die. They was like, you know, let's pick rocks. Let's just help him.
Yeah, like so.
No, the one thing that pissed me off is this Nova chick.
Who?
You mean to tell that little girl?
Yeah.
She crosses over into the whole fucking concentration camp and shit. She goes to Caesar, but no soldier sees her. I'm like, what?
Yeah, it's the movie shit.
I'm like, yeah, some idiots then, if that's the case.
I mean, she's a ninja, man.
I mean, at that point, it's like, whatever. I was just like, all right, this ain't the movie I wanted to see. This is another movie. I was done.
I also like how that drug or whatever that allowed Caesar to talk also affected humans by turning them primal and shit. I was like, that would be pretty cool. But I get why you didn't like it at all.
Yeah, I wanted to see, because look, if you watch that trailer, and Death Note's been being talked about a lot because of the Netflix thing. But to me, that trailer kind of hints at some Death Note meta game vibes, like Caesar v. Woody Harrelson. Like, there's going to be some real battle shit. And that's what Death Note is. It's like a lot, and that's what the Michael Keaton car scene is. It's a lot of one-on-one, awesome, cool shit. Like meta game.
I mean, they did have that a bit, but not as much.
No, they did not. No, they did not. What it more is like concentration camp and Woody Harrelson just like shitting on him or having conversations with him while he shits on him. That's all it is.
Like that.
There's no like war games or nothing going on. No mental battles. No nothing.
Bad apes.
Yeah.
And that's it.
I don't know.
Oh, and DC animated movies. We forgot to mention that.
Yeah, I didn't get none of that. You here mention those and the old rapper. Mention they some of them sound cool. Like, I can't front.
So they're gonna do a 2-part Death of Superman and Return of Superman.
That's not one of them that sounds cool. But to be fair, all the Superman movies, even though they're Superman, they've all been good. Brainiac was good.
Superman Doomsday wasn't that. Was the worst.
Yeah, but that was made a long time ago, so you know, like
Yeah, that was like the first one, literally. So
yeah. So I mean, they've been alright, but what else?
Superman Unbound with the Brainiac shit, and Superman and Batman.
No, I mean, what else got it? Like, is Death of Superman just gonna be Doomsday again, or
Yeah,
like that's
no,
weird.
no, they're gonna do like straight like faithful to the comics, how they did.
Are they gonna do the
Dark Knight
four
Returns.
Superman and all that shit?
Say it again.
They're gonna do the four Superman.
Yeah, they're gonna do that in the
Oh my gosh, that's gonna like embarrass these movies that we're watching right now. It is, but
yeah, pretty much. So they basically, because like the problem with the original one, because they just mashed everything together in one movie.
yeah.
This one they're gonna make it two separate movies or two parts. So that's pretty dope. Oh, let me look for this real quick. I'm looking for the list right now, so just give me a second.
Hey yo, Kaiser,
Yeah.
you wanna do like a song of the week and then we'll be done? After
Yeah. I'm not all about all that stuff you guys were talking about towards the end.
No, these are the animated movies though. You're gonna watch this.
No. I mean the shows, the series.
Yeah,
the reason I like
for
this,
sure.
Oh yeah, we passed
TV
that
show
already.
Yeah, I
ones
knew you weren't gonna. That's why I was saving that for last because
is-
I know you don't watch CW. But
It's because they're just regular shows with the skin, even if they're like cool characters.
I think- I know. Look, I don't watch Arrow, but I think Flash season 1, and maybe the stuff before with Arrow. But come on, Flash season 1, they rose the bar. So I think at that point in time they were special. But honestly, they rose the bar and everybody caught up. So now, yes, everything is regular and boring. So it's stupid.
It's like Guardians 2 and Doctor Strange somehow.
Maybe more Doctor Strange. Maybe like,
You think that? Yeah, I see what you mean. Oh, so here's the other ones that's coming out. We already know Batman and Harley Quinn's dropping soon.
what's that?
Yeah, it's gonna be Bruce Timm. It's gonna be a movie that's animated by him and executive produced by him for the old animated series. It's gonna be the same art. I think a different Harley Quinn, but the old Batman with the original Nightwing from the cartoon. And there's another Batman called Batman Gotham by Gaslight and Suicide Squad Hell to Pay.
Yo, what's that Gotham by Gaslight? I saw that picture. That picture looked like Phantasm was in it or something. Like it just looked real dark.
Yeah, I think it was that one. Oh, and 2019 would be the reign of the Superman.
Would that be more Death of Superman stuff with the 4 Superman?
Yeah, it looks like it. Because the Death of Superman comes out in 2018. So yeah, that's gonna be 2019.
Yeah. Yo, their animated movies are dope.
Yeah.
We actually have a real cyborg Superman.
Yeah.
By the way.
Yeah. So as we watch all these movies and TV shows and you hear me shit on everything, then an animated film will come out and I'll be like, what the fuck? Why did they get it right? You know, so I don't know. Song of the week and then we done.
All right, yeah.
Yo,
the two. Everyone's
yeah. You guys are not used to this because Boosh Life got no rules. But I mean, but we do. Yeah, we do song of the week. So.
Shame on Boosh for telling me that.
We do song of the week and then we close. Yeah. So someone say their song of the week. Did you guys want to go?
Wild Thoughts remix of Trey Songz. Nah, I'm trolling.
I don't even know what you were saying.
Look, don't.
I got. Nah,
Kaiser's already disappointed.
Let me tell you something. Dfresco.
Kaiser already rolling over his grave.
I'm trolling, dude. Come on. Nah, but here's my real one though.
Yeah.
It's a classic though.
Yeah, it don't matter. It don't gotta be new.
You just heard it this week. You just heard this week.
You ain't gotta hear it this week. Just
Yellow Man.
Yeah.
What?
Yellow Man Zunga Zang.
What the fuck is that? Some Jamaican shit?
Yeah, you never heard that Yellow Man joint?
I bet you I do. I just don't know it by name.
That Zunga Zang. That joint.
Okay.
You never heard it?
Oh my god.
That joint.
I'm gonna send that clip to Leon.
Yo, he's the one who put that shit in my head. I'm like, fuck, this song is throwback. Like,
oh man. All right. Why that one? Why that one? Leon,
nah, because I've been bumping that shit like crazy, like during the week. So that's what's up.
You got something, Blanco?
I do. Yeah. YouTube randomness popped up on my feed that took me back. It was Ghostface. The what's that one? The Lagos thing. Tony Mato.
Oh. Slim Doodoo Makers coming out pajamas. Let's go.
There you go. Yeah. that popped up. I played that. I was like, yeah.
I gotta use that on someone in real life, yo. I like
that. Find the name of the song.
Shayla Ghost. Shayla Ghost.
There we go.
I had another classic in mind too, but
no.
We didn't say like playlist of the week, man.
Slow down, dude.
My man's hitting you with the Spotify playlist of the week, yo. Like,
I just be wilding out over there, dude. Like,
I'll hold it down when I'm here the next time.
Boost Life is reckless, yo. You don't even know.
This guy. He said, "I got another one."
DJ Khaled that ass, man. Nah. DJ Khaled that ass.
Another one.
I apologize.
We're never gonna be allowed to. We're never gonna be allowed to.
You're gonna be back to Boost if you get demoted.
You're right. I'm sure. I apologize for my transgressions.
They're gonna kick us out real fast.
Hey, Kaiser gonna make me delete this one.
He was about to play the song.
Ain't no rules in Boost Life, son. It's raw, son.
All right. So what's your song?
You want me to go?
What did you say? Yeah.
I do. 9 Inch Nails just put out an album. It's called Add Violence. So track 3, This Isn't the Place. That's pretty good. It's a good song.
I was listening to Prime this week, and You Should Know. I don't know what track number it is on Prime. Royce 5'9", DJ Premier. Yeah, legit.
All right.
Can't go wrong with a DJ Premier joint.
No, facts.
No.
Can't.
Yeah, I was bumping full clip like the other day too.
Oh,
sorry.
All right.
I had to break that
up. Look, people. We covered a lot. A bunch of the good stuff from Comic-Con. Most of the important stuff fast. Got 4 songs of the week. People trying to give you 4 and 5 and 6. Sorry about that.
Baby.
Won't happen
LeBron
again.
life.
It won't happen.
Yeah, hope you enjoyed. Whatever final words from everyone else.
Are they getting final words or no?
Yeah, I just said that. That's what I just said.
Oh, say stuff, I guess, people.
Insert random sports comment here that Phil will probably get mad about.
All right. Yep.
I mean, Kaiser. Excuse me.
Jeez, look at them. Now they're just trolling.
What you got, Fresco?
Yeah, I got that right now.
What?
That's my last words.
All right, I got.
Yeah, we're
All right,
kick
man.
out
Bacon and chicken. We out.
Bacon.
Yeah.
We hope you enjoyed, and as usual, if you didn't, whatever.
Yeah, steak and chicken.
All right.